Welcome to episode 8 of the Youth Project. If you haven't watched the other videos from the series, make sure you go and check them out. There's a link in the description for the full playlist. But if you're up to date, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Right then, let's start off the second season of the Youth Project by taking a quick look at the current starting 11. And at the moment we have Corey Amado in goal. He's a 53 rated player, and I think he's 6'3", so not the best keeper you'll ever have, but the best we have at the moment. We then have Ellis at right back. He's a 49 rated player and is one of the first players we brought to the club. So he's been standing strong for quite a while there. At right centre back we have Kotafafa, and he's actually the worst player in the squad at the moment with a rating of only 42. But he is our only centre-back as it stands, so that means he has got a place in the first team. Then left centre-back we have Lavado, who is actually a central defensive midfield player. He's playing out of position as needs must. He has a rating of 69, so it seems he may not be a bad player when we do move him into the midfield. Then at left back we once again have a player out of position with Romero, who's a left mid rated at 56, and we're playing him there just because he's left footed, so hopefully he will slot in to the left back role smoother than any of the other players. Then left midfield we have Luani, who's 57 rated and isn't too bad but lacks pace, which is frustrating to play with. And then left centre midfield we have D Misqueets, who is our Scout of Future star player and is of course the best player in the squad as it stands with a rating of 70, and he does look like an unbelievable player for only 16. Moving to right centre midfield we have Williams at 52, who was a stand-up player last season and be as important this season if he continues to improve. And then right midfield we have Negraro, who is a new player to the team and 57 rated, and he has some pace to burn. I've only played the one game with him, but he absolutely destroyed the left back in the last game, so hopefully we're expecting big things from him this season. Then at cam we have Horner, who was a massive player for us last season and has kept his place even though he's only got a rating of 50, because we don't really have much competition in that area at the moment. And then finally we have Zamboli as our striker with a rating of 45. Once again he's pretty crap as well, but he scores goals for fun and he doesn't really have too much competition up against him at the moment, so there are areas we need to improve on in the squad. So now let's take a real quick look at the youth academy. So who do we have here? We have this guy Setsu here, who has a potential of 81 to 94 and looks like he might be a left back, which would be great. We'll have to wait and see when he's 16, but hopefully that is the case. Then we have Paseo here, who is an attacker with a potential of 85 to 94, which if he is means he'll be one of the best players in the team that has come from the youth academy, which will obviously improve our attacking options. Then we have another high potential here, Rossi, with a max of 92, and it looks like he might be a defender as well, which hopefully will be the case as that is an area we need to improve on. And then we have Fernando Alonso here. It doesn't look like he's the best of players, but he shares his name with an F1 legend, so really we had to sign him. And then moving on to James Lita here. This is probably the biggest prospect in our academy right now with a potential of 94 and a minimum of 88. I cannot wait to sign this boy up. He really is going to be a great player, and hopefully he will become 16 soon so we can try him out. And then finally we have Raul Morales here, who obviously shares his name with a current professional footballer. Let's hope he's nothing like him, because he is absolutely atrocious. Now we've been over the youth academy, let's sort out what the scouts are doing. So we have this guy from Spain, Lindsay, who's available to go and scout. So we're going to send him out of course, and I believe Portugal is the base we aren't covering right now. So let's send him out looking for a defensive minded player, as that is the areas we need to improve, and let's hope for some left backs, centre backs and probably even a right back just to improve the squad depth. So he is now setting that up for us there. And we now have our first transfer offer this season, and it's for Jose Font. They've offered a measly 1.8 mil, and I think we'll play hardball and ask for 2 just to see what happens. And now another offer for Jack Stevens. We'll accept that, I think. And West Ham have come back with the same offer for Jose Font. Fine, they can have him for that. I can't really deal with any more. They have both now sold, which is really good. Moving on, we have an offer for Pele for 7 mil, which isn't a bad offer, but we want a little bit more, so I think 8's fair for him. Also, an offer from Liverpool for Shane Long for 4.2. I think we'll ask for 1 mil more. And Roma have come back to us once again for Pele and offered 7.5 million. I think we'll just have to accept that this time. And then we've got quite a big offer from Chelsea for Gaston Ramirez for 10 million, but that is what he's worth, so I think not, and I think we will try for 15 million and just see what happens. Liverpool finally accepted the offer for Shane Long for 5.2 million, and Pele has now sold for 7.5. And then back to Ramirez now. Chelsea will only pay 13.5 mil, which is okay, I guess, so bye Gaston. And yet he has now officially left the club along with Shane Long. Now on to another offer from Cardiff City for Miyaka for 2.1 mil. We'll ask for a little bit more as usual, to which they then do accept. Osvaldo now is the next target for Sampdoria, and they've asked for 5.5 mil. We ain't having any of that, so we'll make it 7.5 and then we'll have a deal, which they do eventually accept. So that is another player leaving the club along with Mayaka, who has sold to Cardiff there. Once again, another offer for Fraser Forrester from Aston Villa for 2.6 mil. So I think we will just go on and accept that and get him out the club.
You join me now at the end of a game against Brighton. It is the Capital One Cup and it's finished after extra time 1-1. So we are now moving on to penalties. And we have Steele stepping up for the first one, and he's slotted it away into the right top hand corner. The keeper goes the right way but cannot stop penalties like that. Holler here, and where's he putting it? Straight down the middle. That's cheeky from the computer there. And then we've got Dimas Quitz, who got a booking in the game, and he's our best player, and of course he slots it away for us. Then where is this guy going to go? And he's gone. How has that gone in? The keeper's gone exactly this right way, in the right space, but he's still found a way in. And then Levado, and Levado's missed. I've absolutely cocked that penalty up there, and I don't believe he's done it. Hopefully our keeper can save the day and make a save for us. Oh, and he has just put that one away nice and easily. LSR right back here with great pen, sending the keeper the wrong way. Top job. And then Crofts here. Is he going to miss, or are we going to have to make the save to keep us back in this tie? He's gone for the stutter, and he's hit the crossbar. He's only got a missed and put us straight back into this tie. Williams now, and he's put it away. The keeper's gone the right way, but it's too good of a pen, and he cannot stop it. Lua comes up, and he smashes it down the middle. Hits the crossbar again, but it just goes in. And now it's actually our keeper taking the penalty, as he's our fourth best penalty taker, and that's why he goes and puts it away nice and easily. And then March here for Brighton. What's he going to do? And he's gone and spooned it right over the top, and that has sent us through to the next round. What a result for the team here. That is absolutely brilliant. Through to the Capital One Cup next round after penalties. And yet moving on, we've got two players which have been snatched from under our scouts' noses by other teams, and Fraser Forrester has sold to Aston Villa for 2.6 million. And then also, if we look at the board here, they seem to be very happy with my performance at the current state and carrying on the Southampton legacy, which is effectively what we are trying to do in this series. And then we've got an offer here for Paulo Gazinga, who's a keeper, and obviously we are selling him, and he has just sold for 170,000. And yet that is going to be the end of this video. The next episode in this series is going to be the qualifying round for the Europa League, as we have to play Club Brugge. I think it is a 2-leg tie, so I might put both of the legs together. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to stay tuned for that. Drop me a big thumbs up at the bottom of the video if you've enjoyed it, and also don't forget to comment below. Thanks again for watching.